Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with K Solutions. In this video, we will be solving prime factorization problems. In this example, we will be finding the prime factorization for the number 60, as well as the number 126, just to give us two separate examples. So what it means to find the prime factorization is finding the numbers that cannot be divided by any other number. So we know our prime numbers are like 1, 3, 5, 7, because those numbers cannot be divided by anything else except for that number. So for example, like 6 is not a prime number because 6 can be divided by 3, by 2, and so it can be divided by more than just itself in 1. But for 7, you cannot divide that number by anything else except for 1 and the number 7. So that's what it means to be a prime number, meaning that it can only be divided by 1 and itself. So in this case, we're looking for the prime numbers for 60. And we do that by doing a prime factorization table. So what a table looks like is from 60, you're just going to make 2 branches. And you try to find the numbers that can be divided by 60. Now for me, it's quick to say, well, 2 times 30 is 60. And I just divided 60 in half. And that works, and that's really a good step to start with because 2 is a prime number. So I've already started with a prime number. So 2 and 30 give me 60. So for 2, I don't need to do anything else there because it's a prime number. But for 30, I need to make another branch for my tree because I need to break that down even further. And you can do whatever way you want to. So you can do 3 times 10 or you can do 2 times 15. Either way works. Either way, you'll still try to work down to get down to the prime number. So whatever route you want to take. For me, let's keep it simple and let's do 2 again. 2 and 15. Okay, so again, 2 is a prime number, but 15 is not a prime number. So I need to make another tree here. And then 3 and 15, I know off the top of my head, gives me 3 and 5, I'm sorry, gives me 15. So I can write that. And now I have prime numbers all the way down. I have 2, another 2, 3, and 5. So all of my ends of my tree are prime numbers. And the way you can check this is you can multiply all of your prime numbers and it should give you that number. So if you said 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, that gives you 60. So if you put it into a calculator, if you want to work it by hand, but either way, that's going to give you the number 60. And if you did it the other way, where at 30, you did 3 times 10 and then 2 and 5, that still is going to give you, when you broke out your prime numbers, it's still going to give you 60. So it doesn't matter which way you want to split your numbers, as long as all of your prime numbers, once you're done, multiply up into your main number, the number that you were trying to prime the prime factorization for, you know you've done it right. So we can do the same thing with the number 126. So here I'm going to split it off. And I like to do the number 2, but if you want to choose another number, feel free. But for me, splitting it in half makes it easier. So 2 and 63, because 126 divided by 2 gives you 63. And so 2 is already a prime number. But I keep working here. So 63, I'm going to do 3. I would do 2, but we know 2 only divides into even numbers. So let's do 3. So 63 divided by 3 gives me 21. So I'm going to write 3 and 21 because 3 times 21 gives me 63. 3 is a prime number, so that's the end of my tree there. But I'm going to continue here on 21 because that is not a prime number. And you find multiples of 21 or numbers that can divide evenly into 21. So we know 2 doesn't, but 3 does. So 21 divided by 3 is going to give you 7. And both of them are prime numbers, meaning I cannot divide anything else into those numbers except for 1 in itself. So 7, 2, nope, nothing. 2 can't go in there, 4 can't go in there, 5, 6, 7 does. So it's a prime number. And so I have my primes for 126 as 2, 3, 3, and 7. So if I was to write it out, 2 times 3 times 3 times 7, it will give me 126. And again, you can put it in a calculator, you can do it by hand, but either way, you're going to get 126 as your answer. And that's how you know you found the prime factorization of that number. Hope that helps.